What's up guys, it's the girl TheyyLuvKayy back at it again with another video, and today we're talking about racist situations that happen in school and microaggressions that have been said to me. I have a whole list here that I have made so I don't forget anything. Let's go on our notes and we're just gonna go one by one. So in middle school, that was around the whole the Trump election, the 2016, I don't know. But I remember the next day, like when Trump had won, all these white kids were yelling, "Build that wall," and I was like, do you not have any respect for your Hispanic friends? All right, next one. I used to get this a lot, like all the time. So one time I was just chilling in homeroom, so I'm just talking with this girl the whole time, and then all of a sudden she's just like, "I thought you were Becky." That's not her real name, by the way, but we ain't doing no name dropping. And I'm like, what? I thought you were Becky because you guys just look so much alike. Mind you, me and Becky aren't even the same height. Becky and I don't even like look similar, and there were only a few black people at my middle school. You know, it wasn't too much, let alone black girls. Given that that was the case, we all know the only reason she was saying that. Somebody had asked me one time, "Does your hair even grow?" And my dumb behind, you know, I was in the sunken place. I didn't know no better. I just said, "No." Knowing dang well that black people don't have short hair. Every time a white girl would go to the beach in middle school, they would come back and be like, "Am I as dark as you yet?" And I'd be like, "No, you're not, because I'm ethnic." This one makes me angry. So Jada and I were on a level 2 team together at that gym. We were doing formations for jumps or standing tumbling, one of the two. If you don't know what a formation is in cheer, I don't know, I'll just put a picture or something. When you're in a formation, you have an opposite. So if I'm standing over here, my opposite is gonna be in the same spot but on the other side of the formation. I overheard the coaches talking and they were like, "Well, Jada and Kaylin need to be opposites because it's gonna look weird if they're not." There were plenty of times when I was a white girl's opposite. How is it gonna look weird if I am a white person's opposite? You don't want to spread out, you don't want to segregated throughout the formation? Is that what the problem is? Because this next one, when I was in 9th grade, we had to read To Kill a Mockingbird. There are some selective words in that book. It drops the N-word a lot. So the teacher gave us discretion in the beginning. She was like, "Oh yeah, it was a different time, so there is choice language in this book, blah, 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 blah." She gave us that on like the first day of reading the book. And then when we actually started reading the book, because she would read the book out loud to us, I didn't actually think that she was gonna say the N-word. She was like, "Blah, blah, 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 nigger, blah, 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 blah." I understand it's a part of the text, but come on. You could have easily skipped over that word. Like, and it's literally not that hard, you know. She must have really wanted to say it. I don't know if these next two are like racist, but it is just, oh. So this happened to me twice. 9th grade year, I had a bun in my hair, and that's when I was just starting to go natural. So it was, you know, a little bit wavy. It had some wave to it. I'm just sitting with my black friend, you know, talking to her in the media center. Then the teacher comes up behind us, well, behind me. She was like, "Oh, it's so cute." Then I look at my black friend and we both have this look like, did she just, like, ma'am, I don't know where your hands have been. You could have at least asked to touch my hair so that I could politely decline and that you can go on with your day. The second instance that this happened, I had on my wig for homecoming. If y'all watched that video, y'all remember what it looked like. It was a short, like, bob curly wig, and it was real cute. I used to be, but anyway, this was an AP class. We would come in, like, on test days, you were able to come in, like, before the bell rang and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take the test early, like, I'm gonna start my test early. And I would always, you know, take that opportunity. I would go in and want to start my test so that I can get it finished in time by the end of the period. Funny thing is, I had already had the wig on like 2 days prior to the test because we were coming back from homecoming. So it's not like I just got my hair done. So I had my wig on. I was sitting there, minding my own business, about to start my test, pencil in hand and everything. This woman, who I don't even really mess with like that, comes up behind me and goes, and this is exactly how she did it too. Ooh, nice hair. Petting me like I was a golden retriever. First of all, your boob is too close to my face. Like, boundaries. This ain't no petting zoo. There was this one kid when I was in my first ever after school play last year at my school, and he was a little weird. He was racist. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat anymore. He was racist. He had used the N-word around me before, and multiple people before, multiple times, without being checked. So one time, cause it was me and this other black girl in the cast, but one time she was asking for somebody out of the boys dressing room, I think. Yeah, she asked the wrong person. She asked the racist kid. She was like, oh yeah, I'm looking for Douglas. Is Douglas in there? Yeah, blah blah blah. He goes in the boys dressing room. He's like, Douglas, the black BITCH wants you. Last but not least, we was in, I'm just gonna say, a history class. Oh, this isn't the last one, never mind. And we were learning about the Haitian Revolution. I think it was Toussaint Louverture was on the board, and I think he was like the leader of the Haitian Revolution. So I was just sitting in my seat chilling. This white kid, I think he sat right behind me. I'm just listening, trying to listen to my teacher talk about Toussaint Louverture, because I'm like, power to the people. All of a sudden, this white little, I don't even know, the buffoon, this white little buffoon behind me says, speaking of the nigger. I turn around, like, very slowly. I look at him, and guess what he says? Oh, I said that a little too loud. Rather than apologizing, you say that? So I turn back around. I'm looking at other people to see if they heard what he said, and everybody's looking at me like, what is up with this angry black girl? And then I asked the teacher if I can go outside for a second. Because when I tell y'all I was fuming, I was angry, I wanted to punch his mother life out. I would have beat him so decently, and I don't care, bro. I don't care if he was a boy. I would have beat him. All he got was ISS, I think, and it wasn't even for that long, probably like 2 days. Should have got expelled if you ask me. But now this is the last one, and again, it's in another history class. There's this white guy, I think he's like white and Hispanic, I don't know, he white and ethnic. Then we got an ethnic girl, she black. They used to play with each other a lot in that class, like, not like flirting, but like, you know how friends are like, oh yeah, I hate you, and it's like, yeah, I hate you too. And it was never like anything bad, anything harmful. One time, white guy, white ethnic, says something really terrible to ethnic girl. White ethnic is like saying, oh yeah, I hate you so much, you know, like, I really hate you, like, I want to lynch you. Ethnic girl is like, excuse me? Even I turned around and looked at him because we were in a group together. He goes on to say, well, Not because you're black. It's just, I would lynch you either way. And I'm like,
let me go left corner.
You just dug yourself deeper into that hole, because why would you think of lynching when you looked at a black person? Because you tried to create dark humor, that's why. And it's not funny. Just shut your mouth. So yeah, those are some microaggressions, some racist things that have happened in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2.